the Boruto opening and the Boruto ending. Now I'm going to be going over both of them in this actual video, and I want to tell you guys, I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews about the opening and the ending. Honestly, I kind of get where everybody comes from. Some people like it, some people hate it. I understand why people would like it, I understand why people would hate it. In my point of view, I never really sit there and watch the openings or actually watch the endings. I'm one of those people that actually just skip the opening and skip the ending and just go towards the preview or go towards the episode. When it comes to me, the only thing I'm really looking forward to in the opening or the ending is the first time I actually see it, and I want to see some more information. Like, I want to see some spoilers, I want to see some information about the later episodes in that anime, and I think this opening and this ending gave us a lot of that. That is basically the reason why I like its opening and I like this ending. For reference, I want to tell you guys, I never really like openings generally or endings generally. The only opening I think I really liked was the opening between Boruto and Kagura, because it really showed us Boruto and Kagura actually fighting, when we actually seen or thought of Kagura as this goody two-shoes, like this guy that would never do anything to hurt Boruto. But in the opening, here they are just completely going at it, and I thought that was absolutely boss. So this right here is the second opening that I really liked. And of course, this opening right here gave us a lot of information. So in this video, I'm going to be basically talking about all the information that we got from this opening. I'm going to basically go over a lot of things that we can look forward to and some of the things that were actually confirmed. Now, one of the first things I want to talk about is the ending, because it is my thumbnail. It's going to be my title as well, and I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer for that, but I will talk about the ending later on. But specifically for right here, we did see Boruto's eye dojutsu, and of course I think because we've seen it in the ending, we're probably going to see it in this arc as well. They did do a little bit of symbolism in this ending as well. Now, of course, I'm going to be playing what I'm talking about, so as you guys can see right here, you guys basically see Boruto's eye dojutsu, and once you see Boruto's eye dojutsu, you kind of know, like, hey, it's going to be showing up in this arc. Now, right after we see Boruto's eye dojutsu, we see Momoshiki's face. So this kind of tells us, like, hey, this eye dojutsu might have something to do with Momoshiki and the Otsutsuki clan. That's what I thought. And I want to walk you guys through what I actually thought as well. Now, going forward, just like a couple of seconds forward, we see all three Otsutsuki members. We see Momoshiki, Kinshiki, and Urashiki, and we see Boruto looking directly at them. So it's looking like those three members of the Otsutsuki clan might have a trigger to Boruto's eye dojutsu in the later episodes of Boruto. So I think we can look forward to seeing that. So this right here may have actually confirmed the fact that we will see Boruto's eye dojutsu later on the Chunin exam arc or the Momoshiki arc, whichever one you guys want to call it. I think that would be absolutely boss. I wonder if Boruto's gonna figure out what he could possibly do with the eye. Maybe he could get some new jutsus. Maybe he'll do something like completely hack that we never even thought of. And also, maybe Boruto even learns how to activate it whenever he wants to. That would be one of the best things for him. Now, of course, as I said, I'm not going to be going over the whole ending as of yet. I want to go over the opening first, because obviously that's what comes first, and then afterwards I'm going to be going over the full ending. Now, going over the opening, the first thing I noticed is Boruto actually seeing Sasuke and seeing Naruto, and he's just looking at them. And of course, it looks like Boruto is again being left out, but not necessarily in a way of being left out. It's like him just not being strong enough, and him actually finally seeing the power of Naruto and seeing how Sasuke is. And I think that right there is very indicative of what we're going to see in the future, of how Boruto's going to react to Naruto and Sasuke basically showing him their power. Boruto's probably just going to be sitting there dumbfounded. Of course, we've seen some of it in the Chunin exam movie. I think he's pretty much going to be stunned like that throughout it as well. Now, afterwards, we see Boruto's opponents, and I think this is right here where it gets a little bit tricky, and I think this could possibly where it gets a little bit interesting in the opening, because I'm not completely sure if they're confirming something or not, but he does fight this first person. I kind of forgot his name, but he's the person that blow bubbles. You guys are obviously seeing right here in the video, but he is fighting that person right there, and then he ends up fighting Shikadai. Of course, we know how that fight is supposed to go and how it's supposed to be ending, but it's kind of weird because after that fight, we see a fight with Boruto and Shinki. Now, I'm not completely sure if they're saying that Boruto and Shinki are going to be fighting. We kind of know that while Boruto was fighting Shikadai, something kind of happened that kind of ended the Chunin exam. So maybe that's probably not going to be how it ends. Maybe it's going to be something that actually differs from the movie and the anime, and maybe it could possibly be something extremely great. But I want to speak for everybody when I say this. A Shinki versus Boruto fight will definitely, and I mean definitely, be appreciated by the Boruto fan base. A lot of the Boruto fan base, or a lot of the Boruto fans, really like Shinki. They like his mystique. They obviously know he's going to be overpowered. He has that magnet release the same as Gaara and Gaara's father, and of course, just because of that, he is going to be overpowered. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And then afterwards, we get to see like a sliding image of Momoshiki, Kinshiki, and the third Otsutsuki member, Urashiki. Obviously, it is confirming that Urashiki is going to be in this arc, and of course, a lot of people are kind of skeptical if he's going to actually show up in this arc, or probably show up in the later arc, and probably just have his own separate arc. But now I guess we get to finally see that he will be showing up at the Chunin exam, and he will definitely be fighting alongside Momoshiki and Kinshiki. And then I think we get to see a little bit of foreshadowing to Boruto versus Momoshiki. Possibly we kind of see Sasuke and Naruto on their knees, and then Boruto automatically jumping into action, which looks like it should be a Rasengan, but it's like they're not trying to completely spoil everything for us. But it looks like a Rasengan. I'm going to take that as a Rasengan. And then at the end, it's just Boruto looking over the village, like the perfect village. Of course, it's going to be destroyed in the future, but now it's just looking at the perfect village. Now, going to the ending, I think a lot of people actually said that the ending was a little bit better than the opening. And it's possibly true. I'm not completely sure how true that you guys want to make it seem. But in my opinion, I feel like the appearance of Boruto's Dojutsu definitely makes it better than the opening, and a lot of people just feel like the songs, or probably the flow overall, is better than the opening. I don't really, as I said, I don't really pay attention to that. I just really pay attention to the information that I can actually get from the openings and the endings. Now in the ending, we actually get to see Boruto holding his own headband. It looks like he's holding his headband in shame a little bit, and to the people who actually seen the Boruto movie, you guys probably know why he's holding his headband in shame. And after that, we get to see Boruto's Dojutsu. I talked about that earlier in the video. He puts his headband back on, and then we get to see Urashiki in battle with Raikage and the Kazekage, my favorite character, Gaara, by the way. And then we get to see the Mizukage and the Tsuchikage fighting Kinshiki, and then afterwards we obviously get to see Naruto and Sasuke fighting Momoshiki. And I think this right here probably confirms that Momoshiki is probably going to be stronger than Urashiki and Kinshiki, but Kinshiki and Urashiki are still obviously going to be extremely strong. So it'll be interesting to see how they just fare against all three of them. It'll be interesting to see how it would differ from the movie, because obviously we've seen Momoshiki and Kinshiki versus the 5 Kage, and also Sasuke. But the ending and the opening, as I said, I really liked it. It really gave us a lot of information going forward in the Boruto anime, and basically foreshadowing everything that's going to happen towards the end of the Momoshiki arc. And obviously the Urashiki sighting, the Boruto's Dojutsu sighting, this Boruto versus Shinki, it's all just completely boss in my opinion, and I've really liked it. Last thing before I actually do go, there's a couple things that I did want to see, so I'm gonna basically tell you guys some things that I wanted to see in this opening and ending, but it just never really made its way to the opening and the ending. But I really like the opening and ending either way. It was fine, it was cool for what it was, but these are just a couple things that I wish that were in there. And the first thing is obviously going to be Toneri Otsutsuki. Toneri never really appeared in the opening and the ending, but in the preview for the next video, we actually did see Toneri. Now we'll make a full video about the preview and everything like that once the spoilers do actually come out, but from that we kind of understand that Toneri Otsutsuki is pretty much going to be a big part, or play a big part, in the Chunin exam in the Momoshiki arc. So I was kind of hoping that we would see him also in the opening and the ending, but it looks like that didn't happen. But it's kind of cool. I mean, Toneri is pretty much going to be like one of those characters that we don't really see much of. I just really like to see Toneri Otsutsuki in the opening and ending. But another thing that I really wanted to see was ninja technology. Now we didn't really get to see a lot of ninja technology in the opening and ending. I don't think there is any in it at all. And as you guys know, ninja technology is supposed to be playing a huge part in the Chunin exam arc, and obviously Boruto is also going to be using some ninja technology. So seeing Boruto use some ninja technology in the opening and ending would have been nice to see, but it looks like that didn't happen. Also, spanning off the ninja technology, Dr. K, he wasn't really in the opening and ending either as well. And as you guys know, or probably as some of you guys probably don't know, he's supposed to be a big factor. He's supposed to be a big character in this arc, and I think he would have been like a good addition, mainly because a lot of people are probably going to hate him after this arc. As of right now, I don't know, he could have just been a great addition, but again, he's not going to really be a focal point of this arc. He's just going to be like a side character that we know is going to be there. Another thing that I thought should have kind of been in there, as you guys know, there's an extra person that was added added into Boruto's roster list about who he's going to fight that we didn't really see in the training exam. I would have actually loved to see Mitsuki's opponents or see Sadada's opponents, but obviously the arc isn't going to be about them. It's going to be whole centered around Boruto. But as of right now, we don't know who Mitsuki or Sadada are going to be fighting throughout the training exam. Let me know what you guys think about the opening and the ending in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys like it, dislike it. But it's been your boy Baara B, and we out.
For my city, I'm the youngest nigga reppin'. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. I'm a first.